This is just the DoorDash earnings for the week. You can see I had over 91 hours of active dash time. There's some other downtime in there, so it's more like probably 93, 94 hours I actually worked. Doing Instacart and some Grubhub and whatever else. I sometimes I just ended my dash because DoorDash is just acting stupid or whatever. I know it was down that one night. I think that whole downage I was actually offline because DoorDash was like being dumb when I was trying to decline orders, and now I know why. So let's skip past all this. So I earned $546.41 yesterday for 20 and a half hours. That's 26.65 per hour. Not the greatest of days, but that's a pretty average day in my market, to be honest. It just died out at the end of the night. My completion rating is taking a beating because I've been abusing the heck out of the unassigned trick. That and DoorDash has been really kind of sticking on, especially when I was below 50%. I was getting a lot of stacks with like a $2 or $3 with it. Like, if it went to the same building, I just kept it just because my completion rate was taking such a hard beating. So, and 75.38 on Grubhub yesterday. Um, it's I'll go over the DoorDashes later. 601.18 for the week on Grubhub. Don't mind that chirping. Sorry. So 601.18 for the week. Yeah, delivery. I don't know why I just did that. The delivery pays more than the tips, but Grubhub pays really good for miles and stuff, and it depends where I am, and if I'm stacking, like, I could take upside down orders that don't make sense. So like it'll say $10 for 12 miles because I'm already out on post, but I know I'm getting DoorDashes, so like $10 is a very good order. Anything $10 is good. So stuff like that. 39.78 for Instacart. Ignore the dang it, that stupid chirp. I'm sorry. 39.78. Just 3 orders. Obviously I'm multi-apping, stacking. One of them was a 2-shop for so I had a DoorDash and an Instacart. I think that was my order at 4, and it paid pretty well, so I didn't care. I had to use the restroom during that too, so I know that's what kind of checked up my active time there. 279.87 for the week on Instacart. It was pretty good actually. So this is just for Sunday, so you can see the rest what I made every day. Saturday was really good. It was on fire. Yesterday was not as good, I think, because they had that stupid promo out, which I never even tried to chase them. I did 3 out of 6. And the base pay wasn't like stupid high. If I actually got 6 orders like that, I probably would have made some money off it. Everyone, dang it, ignore that. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, guys. I should have muted that. I should have muted my notifications. But yeah, I do pretty good. I mean, Tuesday, I just didn't get much. There wasn't much out there. You know, you go out and you hustle your butt off. You could make some really incredible money on this app. 279.87. And yeah, I took another screenshot there to show you all. So Sunday was wild on DoorDash. So I was zone hopping, kind of trying to abuse that trick. And you know, as you can see, I made some really good money. Like this one, so I was zone hopping back and forth, and I mean, dude, it was easy. So I made 20 real quick, hop back over. I did this within like a little over an hour. I did $56 in like barely over an hour. It was crazy. And then it slowed down a lot. So I was just trying to keep busy and do what you can to keep busy. And I was starting to feel the effects of the fatigue. It was kicking my butt pretty hard all day, all afternoon. Like after 1, I was like, ugh, I'm over this. But I got a lot of hours to go. So, you know, you persevere. You go out there and do what you could do. And I pushed for it. I wanted $2,000, but I just didn't get it. It is what it is, but you'll have that. So let's go see. Can I see the? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, right back to this one. Apparently, I took 2 screenshots. My bad. So 1862.25 for the week, just on DoorDash. Dash time 91 hours. My active time was just under 80. Take it with a grain of salt. It depends what I'm on. If I got shops or whatever I'm doing. When I'm stacking shops, like the hours are gonna get jacked up, but like the payouts are really, really good. So I'll make another video on that. I've been promising for almost a month now to respond to UDM. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Gave you a hint what it was there. I'm not going to repeat myself. So, let's go back in and just kind of scroll through the kinds of orders I take, guys. I worked 63 and a half hours, and it was wild. I came short of my $2,000 goal, obviously. So, oh well. It is what it is. I thought I could make it, but I was so close. I needed, I think, 640 to do that. And right now I know the DoorDash app is like actually freaking out. And that's a half pay from last night. Just ignore that. The McDonald's in the city was shut down for whatever reason. So we could just look at some of these orders I take. You're gonna go through my week with me, guys. Like, dude, these things. Sometimes there's some post tips in here, but the tip the customer puts after, I kind of wish there was a little separate line for it, but there's not. And I mean, look at that, $6 base. Like, just get you something. It is what it is. Who cares? It's 7-Eleven. Who cares? I get those. I told you, I get those pretty routinely. It's not uncommon. A lot of these are double dashes, as you can see right there. That's a double dash. So necessarily because the individual order looks bad doesn't mean it's bad. Some of these, it depends. It's during the afternoon, and I'll take the $5 add-on that's either going next door or whatever. I'm already at the restaurant. It's less than a mile. I was trying to abuse the heck out of on a side check because it could have been way, way worse, I mean, what's my worst paying order in there? $4? That was part of a double dash? Yeah, $4.50. That's part of a double dash. So, I mean, look at these payouts I get. So, it is what it is, guys. I don't care. That was just a single pizza, and DoorDash paid me, and I have to head north to go home anyway. And I did get a couple more orders after that, but yeah, I think like that $6. Yeah, that $6 base pay one, and I think I got one more after that, but I can't remember which one it was. I don't know why these are all jumbled. Yeah, it was an $8.50. I remember that. Okay. So whatever reason they do that crap, I don't know why they jumble up what order they were in, which doesn't make any sense. That's the biggest, longest shift, especially when I start single apping. You can see why I start and end. So Grubhub didn't send me too much late at night. We could just kind of slowly scroll through. You can see the kinds of orders I take, guys. Like, I don't... Dang it. Sorry. And, I mean, seriously, this is just me zone hopping back and forth. I was just doing what I could to keep busy. So, I mean, that was a catering order. Large order as an LLP, which sucked. They got sticker shock. It is what it is. It was ready. They just finished it. So, I'm not upset, but it's disappointing. They're people I've had before. I've done a lot of shops for them, so I know they've rated me 5 stars. So, 2 reasons I probably got. I'm LLP in that. Okay, like, I did do a Popeyes. Oh, why is that? I don't know why it's way down here. But these were together. One guy tipped $1, but with the peak, and it went to the same place. It was like $11 for one stop. And it took me, I think, 25 minutes from start to finish. So, I can't complain. That was after 1. So, Yeah, state. This is on Fort Drum Zone side, guys. So anyone who's in my market watching, that's the Subway. The one in the food court. I don't go to the one in North Riva. They were very rude to me, so I blacklisted them until, unless the payout's stupid, then I kind of can't ignore it. They're the same Subway that's been where the Maggie's is. I didn't get an order from them, unfortunately. They're pretty cool. So the Bundy, and that Subway were actually a double dash as well. Went to the same person. It was just shakes and a sub and a soda. So it was super easy. And yeah, no, of course. So sorry. But man, I didn't think I'd get so many notifications, but it's middle of the day, so you'll have that. So we're gonna keep going here. Okay, we saw the 925. We know what that is. Yeah, oh, I already clicked that one. So I'm down here then. My bad. And this is back on Watertown Zone. You can see I take some incredible orders. I mean, I don't mess around. I think I was abusing you on a sign check too. Because they gave me this $11 Dairy Queen and they put like a $2 add on. And then last minute, I got that way back. It came in at 6 and it went to 9. So that was awesome. Stuff like that. You just gotta know how your market works, how you understand it. Wayback Burgers is basically one of the fanciest restaurants besides the Los Amigos. Los Amigos is probably the fanciest restaurant we have. You can see I was on Drum Zone, a couple Burger Kings, quick, easy orders. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because the peak pay was just so insane. That was in the morning. I caught the very tail end of it. It ended at 11. For some reason, they put the peak pay on Drum Zone too. Usually when there's like a giant peak pay, they only put it on Watertown Zone. They just leave the $3 peak pay as is. But they actually put the $4.50 peak pay on top of the $3. So that was absolutely wild. They went to buildings next door to each other. The one guy that took $1, I think, spent most of his money. He was definitely broke. He bought one of the cheaper meals. And then he's like, "Oh, this Brit will cure my hangover." And I was telling him, like, I went and bought Pedialyte for someone that morning. Well, the Dollar General brand. The BK there. Then we had this. Yeah, that Dollar General. That made me so mad. The door was broken. I thought the kid just wasn't letting me in. He was just being a dick. He was brand new. So, like, the automatic door, brand new, because the store's barely been open a couple months. Not even 2 months yet, and it was broke. And you can see kind of what I did in between there. I was just taking what I could during the big fat peak pay times. So, it is what it is, guys, You can see I started at 7 in the morning. Wendy's, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Another Dollar General. Oh, wait, that was the Dollar General that frustrated me, the $18 one. It was the 20-something dollar one was the other one. I had to call the other store, and they called that store and got him to, like, force open the door. And then I showed him, like, she was trying to explain how to keep the door open, because it's just the one where it's like the in-between vegetable where, like, they set patio furniture and crap. So it's not anything bad. We're gonna keep going, guys. So I just worked 2 long shifts on Saturday. If load. You just see what kind of orders I take. I mean, I think this guy added an extra 2. So it is what it is, guys. Oh, I thought it wasn't screen recording anymore. But, yeah, you'll have that. So, I know I've been going on a while here. I'm sorry. I just want to show you guys what I do, and it's absolutely wild how much I do. I mean, it depends the time of day. I don't know why these are never in order. They used to be a lot more organized. I think they used to say a timestamp on them, but DoorDash just does whatever they want. So, I mean, you see what I take, guys. I mean, I don't take slouch orders here. I think I did a tipless shopping pay. I'm trying to find it. I mean, Rui Sushi, that wasn't even an LLP. That was just like a normal order. It was freaking fantastic. think it's like $40 worth of food. Something close. Come on, load, you pile of crap. You see, Las Amigas and Rui Sushi are like my two go-tos. They're amazing, locally owned restaurants with very good people. Like, if you're in my market, you want to be friendly with them. Like, well, you want to be friendly with all these restaurants. They're all great people. I never have issues, so. I mean, I just play the patience game. Oh, wait, this is the one I just clicked on, wasn't it? Did I click on this one already? No, okay. Then we got the previous shift. I get timed out. So I was declining like mad for a while. I did get up to over 50% on the end of Saturday night, like, because me and Pedro, DoorDash Santiago, are going back and forth there. That was a $2.50 tip. Yeah, the tips on shopping pays aren't very good, and I'm really sorry about that. He's complaining DoorDash is down. I'm not out working, obviously. I'm freaking beat. Excuse my language. But I mean, the Aldi, that was originally 14. He added an extra couple bucks to it. I remember that much. And Friday, one of my Friday shifts. I'm just showing you these 3 days what I did. I'm not gonna go through my entire week. 39 deliveries for this shit. I mean, you can see what I did. So, I mean, that guy bumped an extra 5 in for me because he was thankful I was out super late. He's like, I didn't think anyone would get it. I didn't think I was getting it till like 5 when people started signing back on. I know, and you guys kept keeping me busy, and it being my last order that night. That was crazy. He was such a nice guy, though. Like, as you can see, I love shopping. I don't mind shopping. The Aldi orders are just bangers, guys. And they're usually super fast, super easy. Learn your Aldi, guys. Like, this one was a real big banger, and it wasn't even that much. I remember that. Ah, there's my no tipper. See? But I don't care. It kept me busy when I was slow. Who cares? I really don't care. I think I got an Aldi on Instacart, and I went over and grabbed it. Just went around the whole loop. And I can't remember if I got a girl home during that time, but, I try. Try to see what I get. I'm a really fast shopper, so, you know. And this was the first shift. It started at 7. And I can't remember why it ended. I think it was freaking up on me or something. So you guys see what I do here. I am gonna click on Grubhub real quick. And like you see 60108 and 7538, 161, 176. So you can see what I did. I miss orders occasionally. Like Grubhub, I don't know what the list of notifications. I get the last second cowbell. That's about all I get, or else all I get is like the lower notification tone, like not even as low as the ones that you guys have been hearing. Like the lowest one. I think I heard one of the low ones come in while I was in the middle of doing this. So I mean, you see what typically I take. So that's $2.44 tip. Tiny bonus because a couple people rejected it. And, I don't know, bonuses on Grubhub are weird sometimes. But who cares? It pays $8. $10.45 at night. I think I was decently far out. I think I dropped off Oswego Avenue. The miles were all upside down. But this Pizza Hut, oh, that made me so mad. It was $11.50 and I got stolen away from me because Grubhub gets mad when you don't move. Taco Bell was behind and I was standing there when I got it. But whatever, it is what it is. Like this one paid, but you know, you can see I could drive some miles. You're gonna bet your butt I stacked and routed that. I knew where it went. It went Town Line Road in Philly. Without getting more specific than that, I somehow got that. I missed a lot of missions. Missed a double Wendy's. I saw what this was. It was State Street Wendy's, so not anything I'd want. Like I clicked on it, but not in time. I hesitated. Like hit reject anyway because I knew it was going to time out. Get the Illinois Hawaiian. I accidentally accepted one last night to Arsenal Street McDonald's because I thought it was mine. As I saw McDonald's, I'm like, ooh. And then it ended up being at Arsenal Street. I was like, crap. I didn't even know if they were already closed by that point. I have no idea when they shut down. Because I saw one manager leaving. For some reason, that got canceled like as soon, like a minute after I accepted. So he must have been waiting a while. My guess it was no tip. And people, I don't know, Wendy's was drive-through only right about then. And Grubhub, you have to go in the store and actually tell them what the order is to get them to make a Grubhub order because it won't come in. They said they tried, but they can't get Grubhub system to integrate. Yeah, missed that. That's okay. I was in the middle of a shot during that. Oh, then I got that. So, I mean, there's some really, really nice ones on here, guys. Like, I know where that went. That went to Philly, which is fine. This went on post. It's not like I'm not stacking around, guys. Cracker Barrel. I saw what it was, but I didn't care. I just saw Cracker Barrel, and I was, like, busy doing something. So, and then the Taco Bells. You know, you see all this? It's freaking wild, so I do really good on what I do. I mean, you see the Red Lobsters, like, dude, some of these orders were paying ridiculous. I did do a Papatino's. I was down in the city. That Flavor of the Philippines was going to a gym when I couldn't do it. That was State Street. That L&L was going to the city. So I couldn't do that. I'm trying to think. That Arby's was a city. That Taco Bell was a city. That McDonald's was a city. That Pizza Hut was a city. That Applebee's was a city. So, like, all of these were, like, really, really good paying offers. They're just down in the city. I already had DoorDashes. So, like, they were all from my end. I saw $12 to $18. So, minus the miles pay, they would have been as low as $7 to $12 or $13 orders down there. So, I don't know what the heck is with the Grubhub drivers in the city sometimes. They go home and slack off, I guess. Most of us will have Grubhub work up on the Ford Drum. And so you can see this day I did get more in tips, you know, which is pretty rare for me on Grubhub, actually. Except it was only 50%, 64%. But I have other days, like, I took everything. Absolutely everything. But so I do want to go over this. Real quick. McDonald's, L&L, Subway, Wendy's. This was a double. As you can see, that was a double. I mean, dude, look at that. Paid stupid. Who cares? I don't even care if the Wendy's is no tip. All base pay plus tip. I knew where it went, and I was going that way with, I had an Instacart that was dropping out there. Wait, no. Yeah, I had an Instacart, and then I got these, and I was going that way anyway. So this went to Theresa. This went to Philly. And this was not even the mileage it was saying it really was. I think I was just the one that accepted it. Yeah, because I had an Instacart going to Philly, and then, like, I just kind of keep open-minded to what I have, and I grab those. I'm like, they're hot food orders. I'm not going to compromise groceries, you know, because I got them in I got them in my holding bags for cold. I mean, you can see some of this. This makes no sense for anyone but me because of where it went. So I knew who it was going to. Usually he tips a little better, but it's just one little small meal. So I didn't mind. And he's a regular of mine. He usually leaves suggested tips, so I'm going to guess that was. Oh, man, I hate people that do that crap. See, they got me on that. That was a double. You got me, bud. Oh, I think I know who it was, too, because he's got me before. If he orders food every day, Grubhub and DoorDash. He uses both apps. And it's like, dude, buy some dang groceries because he spends all his money and he's broke. So it is what it is. Let's go to Instacart real quick. I showed you a little bit earlier what the Sunday ones were, so let's do this that week. And, let's go to my Saturday. Saturday was amazing. I mean, these smaller paying offers right here, this was just a boosted order. It was small. And I know I got an increased tip on a couple of them. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, that was just whatever. Weight, I think. Whatever I could get. You see these little things. They're just tiny little batches. And, yeah. 5 items, 7 units. Super easy. Crap, I didn't mean to click that one. This one I wanted to click. This one was 1318, but it's super easy for me. Ignore what that map says. It's telling you to go the wrong way, but I don't want to Instacart to even know because they pay a little extra mile pay. For some reason, they go through closed gates and everything, like gates that don't exist no more. They're all locked up. You locals know exactly what I'm talking about because you've probably been led astray by it. This is a straight $15 order, and it went to it. This was not on post. This went to Black River, so it was really good. I can't complain. I don't know why it wanted me to go all the way up and around. Oh, I remember why. Because originally it was saying it wanted to go from Carthage store. So, I don't care. And this was a really good order, actually. See, I canceled they had a price chopper on this, and I kept the miles pay. Because that was 21 miles from Carthage to this location. So, yeah, I got really lucky on that. Because usually they remove all the base pay down to 7. So if that was a $7, that would only been 22, not 30, So they're getting better about that. I'm gonna make another video about Instacart later on. I don't like making too many negatives, but it is very informative. It's very important that you guys know this stuff. So 5907. Dang that chirping. I mean, just do easy orders. Boom, 12.15. I am so quick at this store, it's not even funny. I did a triple. Let's see this one. Okay. She kind of... Oh, the price chopper. Oh, that's when I had that roadie. Kind of went everywhere. Unfortunately, Order C, they didn't have, quite a few things. They only had a couple of what she wanted a lot of. So, that's the price I pay. It is what it is. I'm not upset about it. Customer A was very rude. I remember that. They were being very arrogant. I blocked them, of course. I'll never see them again. They didn't at least tip bait me, but they gave me bad replacements or some BS when it was obvious replacement. Actually, no, one said replacement, and it was the original item they wanted. I found one random one laying on a shelf. It was banana mini muffins. I guess they were upset they didn't get both. And it's I sent them pictures of the shelf, but I just happened to find it sitting where the little Debbie ones go. And it's oh, the Etmans, Yeah, I'm it's based on what the vendors bring in. So, I mean, this is easy, guys. 8:17, just do these quick, easy orders. This one took me a while, but it was what it was. I just did it. Just show the active time I was on it. Yeah. Order C was way over in Lund Park. Took me a lot longer than I wanted, but I did do I did DoorDash and Grubhub in between. So I was making good money, as you saw. I can't complain, guys. So this is what it is. This is a crazy 3 days I've had. So one last thing I'm gonna do is go back to my calculator app, clear this out, and we're gonna start adding these up. So 279.87 plus, come on, go home, per week, 601.18 And DoorDash, of course, you gotta reload. Yes, yeah, shut up. And we'll go here. And 1862.25. So that's 27.43.30. And I know I worked at least 2 more hours on top. So let's call that 94. So divided by 94 hours I worked. So I averaged 29.18. So yesterday just scared me. But I was making like really, really ridiculous money for a lot of this week. I was averaging very high 20s and 30s, which is not heard of in my market. The high average is usually, mid-high 20s. It's like 24 to 27 an hour. And the norm is like 20 to 23. And 23 is like what most normal dashers who are good at this do. Who are basically single appers. Really single appers. Yeah, I'd say single appers get more like 20, 21. But your basic multi-apper who just goes out and, does the average hustle and doesn't go crazy like I do. So, it is what it is. You make 29.18 an hour. I mean, W2s are on here. Don't pay that. I was looking stuff up on Indeed. What a buddy of mine could do. He's getting mad. I was sending him so much crap. I'm like, dude, you're sitting here complaining, but he's doing it like the old school way. I'm like, bro, you can't just. Those days are over. You don't show up and fill out a paper anymore. You go online, you fill out apps, then you can call them or go meet with the managers. It's good to meet with people. It's good to, oh, gosh darn it. What do you call it? Connect with people. There's another word for it. Steve just did it in Vegas. But, like, you get back with people in the know and the job prospects you want and the things you want to do. It's a really good thing to do that. So, 203 deliveries on just DoorDash, and the others don't keep track like that. I can't see a single, actual single number I did for the week. But it is what it is. I did really well. I can't complain. I mean, when I did 27.43.30, I mean, my weekly goal is 3,500. So that's like 757 off goal about, minus a change. So, my daily goal is 750. I didn't make it, but it is what it is. I'm not too upset. I'm sorry this video, I've been ranting for 33 minutes now. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Have some high goals, guys. See what I did in 3 days and what I did for the week. So, I worked 30 hours the rest of the week. I went wild this weekend. I don't suggest doing that for most. I just wanted to challenge myself and see what I could do in 63 and a half hours. So, I did what I could. Oh well. And I fell short. You guys take care. Bye-bye.